Live from the O'Brien Services Stadium Studios, this is the fifth quarter.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the fifth quarter. This is the place to be for the best high school football action from week 10 of the regular season. I'm Dustin Dorsey. We've got TJ Spivey back in the house tonight. TJ, who are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
Dustin, we're getting close to playoff time, so I'm starting to see who's going to be those other playoff teams besides New Hanover and Hoggard. The Topsail West Broncos, a big game to see who's going to get those other 3A spots.
You know, that game's coming up. That's our game of the week. We'll see that a little shortly, but first we start in Wilmington. The New Hanover Wildcats boasted the best player and team this week, and it goes without saying that this is a special group. Tonight they went for their 9th straight win, but they had to get it on the road against the Ashley Screaming Eagles. So let's go ahead and head out to Ashley High School, where it's homecoming night. The Kings and Queens were crowned, but who was crowned as the winning football team? We're about to find out. Let's check in with the first play from scrimmage from New Hanover. Blake Walston going up top to Jalen Gore. Touchdown Wildcats. You know it's going to be a tough night for Ashley already.
Yep, New Hanover doing it in the air again. They show each week that they can throw the football really well.
They're getting back on the attack again. Guess who, TJ? Wiz Vaughn finding the end zone, saying hello to the cameras right there. He is having fun tonight. 2-point conversion makes it 15-0 New Hanover. Everyone's having fun. Look at Troy McCaskill dancing on the sidelines. Now they're going back on it. Look at the big run. Jabez Howard, this run game's getting it going.
This is huge for New Hanover. Everybody knows they can throw the football, but if they can run the football like this, they can make a really deep run in the playoffs.
That will set up another run. He hates that he couldn't get the score, but his buddy Freddie Taylor is going to get the touchdown. A little bubble screen right there. Finds the end zone. Free money for the orange and black. Let's give some love to the New Hanover defense, though. Look at McCaskill taking them down. That defense only gave up 1 first down. That was just a penalty in the first half.
Love the celebration here. Love the passion.
Knocking it out of the park. They're knocking it out of the park all night. Wiz Vaughn finding the end zone once more. The dominant season rolls on for the New Hanover Wildcats. They are 9-0 and win this game 37-0 at Ashley High School. If any team could stop New Hanover, it may be Hoggard, and tonight the Vikings look to stay undefeated against the Scorpions, coming off of a huge upset of their own last week.
Yeah, Hoggard's looking good. This is what they do. They ground and pound, power football. This is a really good night for Hoggard's offense to show what they can do running and throwing the football.
That was John Bennett running the football. Here's a little special teams mishap. That's a tough one.
Every week, Hoggard's scoring on special teams. Each week, bad snap, block punt, some kind of way to score on special teams.
All 3 phases of the game will win it for you. Here's a nice pass right here going to Scavone, Josh Jones.
Nice jailbreak screen right there. Hoggard's been running that for 15 years, and they're doing it better now than ever.
Couldn't get the extra point to go. 15-0 Hoggard in the first half. Sound a lot like that New Hanover game. Here's another one. Let's make it 22-0. Scavone finding the end zone again. That is a nice one for them. It's 29-0 after that score. They continue on the attack. TJ, how do you get that wide open?
Someone had their head stuck in the kitchen. You gotta watch your man. You can't be worried about the play action fake there.
It was 43-0 at the half, but the Vikings let up a little bit in the second half. They win this one 50-0 over North Brunswick. Let's check in with another homecoming game. This is the Laney Bucks taking on the South Brunswick Cougars up in Bucktown. Laney getting this thing going on early. Look at the nice rollout. So good, it fakes out the cameras, but it's a nice touchdown. Joshua Belton find the end zone. Sherrod Sidbury had one heck of a night tonight. He's back on the attack right here, TJ, after a little celebration. He's finding Al-Fahim Walcott.
Lane's getting better each week. Haven't talked about them a lot lately, but each week they're getting a lot better on offense. They always have a really good defense, and I think they're going to make a run in the playoffs and surprise some people.
Hey, we can't forget about them here in New Hanover County. Look at Sherrod Sidbury. Look at him just throwing people to the ground. Nice run here. Thought he got it in the end zone just short, but he'll finish it off right after that. 22-0 Laney at this point. Sidbury on the attack again. This time, it's up top in the air.
Once again, how you get that wide open, Dustin?
Unbelievable, these kids. You're forgetting about the playmakers, and here's one more big-time playmaker tonight. Al-Fahim Walcott had a big game tonight. Look at him getting it done on the ground game right here, finding the edge and saying, see ya, folks.
Yeah, that's really good speed right there. Laney's always got a guy who can get up the sideline and beat you every time.
Laney wins this game 36-0. And for post-game reaction, let's send things over to our own Sarah Johnson.
Thanks, Dustin. I'm here at Laney High School with Laney Bucks head coach Ashad Yeoman. Coach, you guys had a huge win here tonight at home. What does tonight's win mean for you guys looking ahead to the postseason?
It just builds momentum, builds confidence in our players. They did a great job tonight of being focused in and executing the offense and defense, and I'm just proud of the effort that they had, and we came out on top.
I'm joined now with Thomas Bradsher from the Laney Bucks. Thomas, what was your team's strategy in tonight's big win?
To bounce back from last week, close win on Topsail, and get our D-line right, who kind of struggled last week. And the linemen were getting up to us, linebackers, and today we put it together and showed us what we're worth.
What are you guys looking to do as a team moving forward?
Win out and make it far in playoffs.
For Thomas Bradsher, I'm Sarah Johnson.
And you're watching Fifth Quarter on WWAY.
Back to you in the studio.
Well, thank you, Sarah and Thomas. How about some road action? Pender Patriots looking to keep their winning ways going tonight, and they're playing the East Carteret Mariners. This is a tough start right here for the Pender Patriots, though. Look at Josh Williams with the jet sweep, finding the end zone, 7-0 East.
Known for their passing game, but tonight they were really doing a good job on the ground.
Ground and pound continue. Bo Studebaker finding the end zone right there, 14-0 East, and this is the big play right here. Defense wins championship.
One of the best plays I've seen all year. That's high ball drill to perfection, ice ski drill, run it back, big man. He deserves that touchdown. That was awesome.
He is gone. Final score from this one, 24-7. East Carteret gets the win over Pender. TJ, real quick, just about Laney. Let's talk about that real quick. How is this going to set them? How is another win going to set them up for a November run?
Laney's got 2 big games left on the schedule. If they win out, they could go into the playoffs at 7-3. They get West Brunswick coming in next week, and then they get to close out the season with rival Ashley. So their destiny is in their own hands, which is where you want to be if you're a coach. So if Laney keeps playing like they've been playing the last couple of weeks, I can see them making a deep run in November. Just like last year, had the state champion beat and lost by 1 point.
We're going to have to see how things shake out in the rankings. That's going to be a big part of it. But we have another big playoff-altering battle to see. We'll head over to Charlotte for our 5th quarter game of the week, plus check in with the Three Rivers Conference after this. Stay close.
More highlights coming up. You're watching the Fifth Quarter on WWAY.
This is the 5th quarter.
Welcome back to the 5th quarter, everyone. TJ, we have one more game for the Mid-Eastern Conference to check in on. It's a game you were at tonight. Your old team, the West Brunswick, and the Topsail Pirates came out hot to start the regular season, and West Brunswick Trojans were undefeated in the Mid-Eastern Conference through the first few games of play. Now they fight tonight for a coveted playoff spot. John McHugh has the highlights now. John, take it away.
Thank you, Dustin. Well, Hoggard and New Hanover may be running away with the conference, but given the new playoff format, there are still spots to be won. Both Topsail and West Brunswick are coming off of tough losses last week, but tonight is a new night, and this is our 5th quarter game of the week.
Big thanks to our friends at ATMC for the highlights in this one, and let's get straight to the action. First quarter, the option, Owen McDowell, gets tackled late, pitches it off to Noah Johnson, and he takes it a nice chunky yards down inside the 20-yard line for the Trojans. Few plays later, McDowell fakes the handoff, rolls out, but he decides to take it himself, and he gets tackled over the goal line into the end zone for the first score of the game, 7-0 Trojans. Now Topsail trying to answer. They hand it to Joshua Smith. He punches it in for 6. Extra point is good. That ties this up at 7. Now Topsail driving again. Jacob Floyd slings it out, but it's picked off by Jalen Jones-Bay. He takes it, dodges a couple of tackles, gets a couple of blocks, takes it all the way to the house. That gives the Trojans a 14-7 lead. Now Floyd trying to get something done again. He drops back, tries to get a little dink pass out, but it's picked off this time by the big man, Monty Stanley. He finally gets taken down. He's excited, and folks, he would stay excited. His Trojans take this one 35-7.
The Trojans will look to keep their playoff hopes alive when they travel to Laney in search of another win, while Topsail tries to stop their 5-game skid with a home game against Ashley. Dustin and TJ?
Well, thank you there, John. It's our first look at the Three Rivers Conference tonight. Whiteville Wolfpack taking on the West Columbus Vikings, and this is the opening kickoff, TJ. This is not a good start for West.
Yeah, not how they wanted to start. Not going to beat a really good Whiteville team starting the game off like that.
Whiteville gets the ball, and they're on the other way. They're on the hunt. Look at Ty Moss heading over to Philip Powell. Nice pickup right there for number 5, and he does the legwork, and he gets a reward. Here he is for the touchdown.
Once again, Whiteville's offense has been clicking on all cylinders the last few weeks, and they just keep putting up points.
You can say they are white hot over there in Whiteville. Like that one, blue and orange. Having a nice defensive performance tonight as well. Let's not forget about them. Check out the big sack from Donnell Wilson here.
Coach Scott's got that defense fired up. Everybody's checking into the football. Got to love that.
It's a full team victory. We've seen the special teams. We've seen the defense. Here's the offense again. Look at Ty Moss going up top to Jatique Martin.
And then finishes with a great move right there. The catch was nice. The move was even better.
Hit the old spin move right there. 7 more for the Pack. Offense for Whiteville has been too much to handle for everyone. It's another 50-plus point performance for the Pack. Final score from Cerro Gordo, Whiteville 57, West Columbus 0. The great students at the Columbus County Career Academy brings us the undefeated South Columbus Stallions taking on South Robinson at the OK Corral.
Love the little kids running out the team. That's why I love high school football.
Everyone's having fun. Robbie Spencer, that's a former 5th quarter player of the week, looking for the end zone, and he finds it almost untouched right there, TJ.
Every week, Dustin, he's scoring a touchdown.
Here's another guy we haven't heard a whole lot of. Look at Rajon Graham pounding this thing in. There's plenty of playmakers on this squad right here.
South Columbus bread and butter right there, buck sweet, 5 steps, cut it up, run for a touchdown. Here comes a nice counter play. Don't think we've talked about this young man much this year.
Hey, Deron Stevens, we're finding him. There he is, 64-yard touchdown for the Stallions. They are back in track after making it close last week. 29 points is the difference between the two. South Columbus wins it 43-14 over South Robinson. Now, TJ, we were expecting to see the East Columbus and East Bladen game. Unfortunately, that game for East Columbus, they had to forfeit the game to the Eagles tonight due to a lack of players. But now let's talk about, real quick, West Brunswick. They got the win. It's going to be a big matchup next week, West Brunswick and Laney.
Comes at a perfect time. West Brunswick's starting to get hot. They need these wins. Laney needs these wins. That's a really big game next week at Laney for both teams to get into the playoffs. So both coaches are probably watching film right now and getting ready.
Hey, maybe a 5th quarter game of the week. We'll just have to see. But our show right now is not over with. It's Halloween season in full swing. We hand out some treats next with our weekly awards. Stick around. 5th quarter rolls on.
Let's take a look at our Week 10 scoreboard. Time for the Play of the Week on the 5th quarter.
It's our final hello here on the 5th quarter, and it's time now, TJ, for our Play of the Week. Where are we heading to?
Let's head back over to North Brunswick, Scorpions versus the Vikings, see what we got from that game.
That was a good idea. Let's see it. Look at Trey Hauser finding the edge, and look out. Oh, my goodness. Here comes the boom.
I think they call that the hit stick on PlayStation.
Yeah, I think so, and he got it. He should get extra points and everything about that, because that one hurts. It hurts even more in slow-mo, fast-mo, whatever way you look. And helmet pop and play. It's Halloween almost, and heads are rolling right there, TJ. That is one heck of a Play of the Week. Time to get interactive tonight. Let's see who's nominated for the 5th quarter Player of the Week. Hoggard's Josh Jones back in the running for Player of the Week. What else is new? 11 for 12, 5 touchdowns tonight. He continues to impress. Jalen Jones-Bay had a pick 6 in the big win for the Trojans. You know we love defensive scores. And finally, Sherrod Sidbury had the Laney offense rolling in their 36-0 victory. It's up to now you fans. If you want your favorites to win, you have to vote. Make sure you follow WWAY Sports on Twitter. Make your voice heard starting at midnight. We'll announce the winner Tuesday only on WWAY Sports. TJ, we want to thank you for joining us this week. It was another big week. You're always welcome. Thanks for all you at home tuning in. We'll be back again next week. We'll have plenty of more high school football action. It's week 11. We're almost done here, folks, but not yet. You have a great weekend. See ya.